The NFL draft is an exciting time for a bunch of young college athletes. During the draft, they get the chance to hear their name called and have their dreams realized. After years and years of hard work, commitment, and determination, they have finally made it into the NFL. And if you're the first overall pick, you instantly become a part of NFL history. For most players who get drafted first overall nowadays, in a regular year, they're doing one of two things. Either they're at the site of the draft in the green room and get the chance to hug the commissioner and hear the applause from fans in the venue as they walk up on the stage, or they're at home celebrating with their friends and family. Want to know how it was over 60 years ago? I'm not even talking about the fact that there was no stage to walk on, no television spectacle, or anything like that. It was a completely different ballgame. And the story of Gary Glick might be the perfect example of what life was like before the AFL came along. In 1955, Colorado A&M, now known as Colorado State, won the Skyline Conference with an 8-2 record. It was the first time they had ever won the conference, and was the first time they won a conference since 1934, when they went 6-2-1 and won the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. And Gary Glick was a big reason why. In their final game of the season, just 2 days before the draft took place, they played Colorado. Keep in mind that Colorado had dominated the series as of late. In the last 5 meetings between the two schools, Colorado won all 5 of them, including a 46-0 shutout victory the year before, and a 61-0 shutout victory in 1952. But in this one, Colorado A&M won the game, and the reason why was Gary Glick, who scored all 10 points in the 10-0 victory. Head coach Bob Davis, who did not coach again after this game, said that Glick did everything for us but punt. He's the greatest pro prospect we've ever had here in Colorado. Considering the fact that Hall of Famer Dutch Clarke played in the state, and Hall of Famer Jack Christensen played at the school, that's exceptionally high praise. But Glick looked like the real deal. He was named a second-team All-American, and was projected to go high in the draft. On November 26, 1955, the first round of the draft was held at the Bellevue Stratford Hotel in Philadelphia. Pittsburgh had the first pick in the draft, as they won the lottery and got a bonus pick. That's a possible topic for a future video, but to make a long story short, at one point in time, a lottery was held where one random team would get the first overall selection. Pittsburgh won the lottery this year, and they took Gary Glick with the first pick. So how did Glick celebrate the news? How did Glick spend draft day? It was business as usual. In the morning, Glick attended classes. The draft hadn't happened yet, so he was unaware of what was about to happen. After class, he attended a luncheon honoring the seniors on the football team when he got a long-distance phone call saying that he was going to be the first overall pick. On the phone, he thanked everyone for the honor, saying that I want to play so badly. You can bet I'll try my very best. I just finished the season, but now I can't wait until the next one gets started. And after the luncheon, Glick celebrated being the first overall pick by loading stoves and refrigerators on a truck. Glick had a part-time job where he delivered goods for an appliance store in downtown Fort Collins. And even after getting drafted first overall, he showed up to work at his part-time job. When asked about why he did it, Glick said that the boss called and said that there was a lot of work down here. Eventually, Glick left that job when he had to make the move to Pittsburgh to play for the Steelers. His career was fairly uneventful. He didn't have any All-Pros or Pro Bowl appearances, and had just 4 interceptions despite being the only defensive back ever taken first overall. But if you want to know what the draft was like back in the mid-50s, well, there you go. It was a heck of a lot different than it is today.